Hello, I am going to be doing a Hunger Games simulator with like my favorite characters. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm like literally bad at this. But yeah, oh my god, but stupid fucking three. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the thing. Oh, I have to do that. I am 13 years older. Okay, dude, so let me zoom in. I'm gonna cry. Uh, edit cast. So tiny. Okay, so this first one. I am going to be doing Varian from Tangled the series, and we're still keeping that Varian. And for the girl, we're going to be doing Marcy from Amphibia because I love her. Uh, we're going to delete the images. Oh, I'm trying to highlight it all, sorry. There we go. And delete. And then for District 2, Lucifer from Hazbin Hotel. Wait, oh my god, I spelled it wrong. I'm bad at spelling. Even though I did one in my school spelling bee one time. Then for the girl, wait, let me think. Maisie from the Hunger Games. Yeah, she's going in the arena again. I'm sorry, Maisie. I love you, but you gotta suffer. So yeah. Next we're gonna be doing Hunter from the Owl House. And then for the female, we're gonna be doing Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. She's like my favorite. And then yeah, like, we have to delete this. Stupid. And then for District 4 for the guy, let me think. I'm just trying to think of every single fandom I'm in. Oh, Sam Cortland from Throne of Glass. I hope he doesn't die again in the similar way that he did in the books. And for the District 4 female, I'm gonna do Uzi from Murder Drones because she's my favorite. For District 5 male, let me think. What fandoms am I in? Oh yeah, Bakugo from My Hero Academia. He's my favorite. Then I'm just gonna say her last name because I don't want to accidentally butcher her first name because I read the manga and I don't watch the anime, but her. Oh, I forgot to delete this. I just don't want to actually butcher her name. Like, I've heard so many people butcher like Uraraka's name from My Hero Academia. I've heard it's pronounced wrong so many times, and I don't want to do that for her. And then for District 6, what fandoms am I in? Let me think. I'm sorry, I'm thinking. In the meantime, I'll do the female. I will do it. I'll make it Millie from Hell of a Boss. She's my favorite. In the meantime, I'll put Guinevere from Knights of Guinevere. Okay, let me think. Did I already put Hunter? Yeah, I did. Who's a boy character I like? I don't know if I like that many boy characters. Oh, Bill Cipher. I'll put the full name because it's funnier that way. And then, I like Marco from Star versus the Forces of Evil, so I'll just put him there. And then, wait, hold on, let me delete this. Sorry. I'm sorry, this is like taking so. Oh my god, this is. What just happened? Can I get out of here? Okay, I got out of here. If you want, you could fast forward this to when the games actually start, because this is just gonna be a lot of what's happening right now, what I'm doing right now. So if you want, you can go. So next we have Kit from Gameverse. I love her. But literally, I don't like how literally people only watch the show just for her, like, cause she's kind of bad. Cause like honestly, like the people who made this show put a lot of effort into it, and then, oh, I'm just gonna watch it because she's hot. I'm like, okay, buddy. And then for Zelda, I'm putting Pyrrha because Pyrrha's my favorite. I still can't think of any boys. Oh my god. I mean, I might be able to change. Yeah, I can change it. What fandoms am I in? I've said that like 20 times. Oh, I like Sailor Moon. I like Sailor Moon. So for Sailor Moon, my favorite character is Rei. Also, I'm not intentionally putting them in these random districts. It's just random. So I like so let me think. Wait. I'm just randomly looking in my Hot Topic bag to see if I have any fandoms that. Oh my god. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. My favorite is Zoe. Forgive me if I spelled that wrong, because I know there's a very couple spellings of Zoe. Next, for District 5, I'm gonna put for female. My favorite character in Miraculous Ladybug is Adrien. Wait, I have to put it for here. I'm stupid. My favorite character in Miraculous Ladybug is Adrien. I love him. He's gonna die, isn't he? Anyway. And then in Adventure Time, my favorite is Marceline. So wait, oh, Mars not what? Okay, and then oh, we're almost done. Okay, good. Let's go back. Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. My favorite character is Astrid. Wait, actually, I might not include that. I might do it sometime soon, but not right now. My favorite character in the Marvel movies though is Yelena right now. Oh my god, how did that? Not Yelena. And from Black Widow. So yeah, and then oh, my favorite character. I'm like really into Wicked right now. My favorite character is Glinda. Watch her get fucking butchered. I didn't say that. I gotta change it to female. I'm just checking to make sure. Okay, that's good. And then if y'all know what BW stands for, please tell me. I am uncultured. I don't know what that means. Oh, Stranger Things. I like Stranger Things. My favorite character in Stranger Things is Max. So and then no, I'm just looking in a bag I got from Hot Topic, and I'm looking at because I have a lot of the fandom stuff in it. What else do I have? Oh, I have a Let me think. I'm like, sorry I'm taking so long. I just am stupid and uncultured. Actually, I can put Astrid, I think. But I just gotta change it to female. So, yeah, don't use images at all. And then submit. So proceed. Okay, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Okay, I can read it. Really small, but I don't know if y'all can, so I'll just read it for you. Uzi scares Pyrrha away from the cornucopia. Okay, fine, I'm gonna have to read it out loud. I think it's Canao or Canal. I'm gonna say Canal. Please don't make fun of me. Canal rips the mace out of Ray's hands. Marcy runs away from the cornucopia. Zoe runs away from the cornucopia. Millie runs away from the cornucopia. What did the cornucopia do to you? Guinevere snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Why do you want alcohol? Okay, anyway, Max runs away from the cornucopia. Sam snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Kit runs away from the cornucopia. Varian takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Varian, I thought your thing was alchemy, bruh. Maisley breaks Bakugo's nose for a basket of bread. Bakugo, are you dead? Margot snatches a pair of sais. I think that's how it's pronounced. Hunter, Glinda, Yelena, and Astrid share everything they gathered before running. Okay, so I guess there's kind of a small alliance. Bill Cipher runs away from the cornucopia. Lucifer runs away from the cornucopia. Adrian runs into the cornucopia and hides. Oh. Marceline takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Pomni runs away from the cornucopia. Proceed. Okay. Marceline receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Marceline, what are you gonna do with that? Max runs away from Varian. Varian, what are you doing to her? She's already traumatized enough. Ray searches for a water source. Hunter receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Probably me. Uzi and Zoe work together for the day. Honestly, what? Doesn't Uzi want to kill all humans? And even if Zoe was like a drone or something, I don't think their personalities would mesh together that well. Anyway, Glinda fishes. That's unusual for Glinda. Pomni constructs a shack. Kit receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lucifer injures himself. Oh no! Please don't die. Guinevere injures herself. Oh no! Please don't die. Astrid collects fruit. I can't talk. Fruit from a tree. Sam runs away from Bill Cipher. Sam, I think you're kind of cooked. Adrian fishes. Bakugo stabs Maisley with a tree branch. Oh my god, he wasn't dead. He took revenge on her for breaking his nose. Damn. Marcy diverts Yelena's attention and runs away. Good job, Marcy. I'm proud of you. Pyrrha is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh. Canal explores the arena. Millie practices her archery. You know archery? Margot receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Okay. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Okay, I feel like I should have put Maisley in District 2. 12, but whatever. Millie and Kit sleep in shifts. Pyrrha starts a fire. Max, Ray, Bill Cipher, and Hunter tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Marceline, Uzi, Marco, and Marcy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Varian tends to his wounds. Oh no, Varian! Sam cooks his food before putting his fire out. Pomni stabs Yelena in the back with a trident. Pomni! I thought you were the one who was going on a moral speech yapping whatever in episode 6. Whatever. Zoe and Adrian tell stories about themselves to each other. Just Adrian. My dad doesn't like me. He literally only started caring when he knew he was about to die. Zoe. My parents are divorced. Yippee. Lucifer and Canal huddle for warmth. Okay. Glinda questions her sanity. Okay. Astrid screams for help. What happened? Guinevere passes out from exhaustion. Oh. Bakugo tries to sting himself to sleep. Oh no, Bakugo. Okay, day 2. Millie makes a wooden spear. Pyrrha receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bill Cipher thinks about home. Marco diverts Ray's attention and runs away. Marcy picks flowers. Aw, Marcy. Glinda and Uzi work together for the day. I'm sorry, what? What is that pairing? Hunter camouflages himself in the bushes. Adrien discovers a cave. Bakugo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. A hatchet. Okay. Marceline tends to Kit's wounds. Max searches for a water source. Varian receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Guys, should we really trust Varian with the explosives? I mean, look at what happened in season 1. Astrid sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Sam searches for firewood. Zoe injures herself. Oh no, Zoe! Lucifer sprains his ankle while running away from Guinevere. Oh no, Guinevere, please don't kill him. Millie is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. That's not good. Freaking trash opened. If you're wondering what that sound was, I don't know if it went through, it's literally, it's a motion trash. Anyway, Varian, Ray, Pomni, and Guinevere form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Varian, Pomni, they're my favorites. No, Varian, why'd you do that? Zoe thinks about home. And you're thinking about your girlfriends as well, aren't you? Not Varian. My mind's still on Varian. I still miss him. I'm gonna see his face everywhere I go now. Adrien destroys Marco's supplies while he's asleep. Oh! Pyrrha and Sam sleep in shifts. Uzi's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Okay, so I swear, I want Lucifer to win because Varian died. Either Lucifer or Marcy. Okay, so Lucifer fends Glinda, Marceline, and Kit away from his fire. Astrid, Hunter, Bakugo, and Kanao tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Marcy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. That unknown sponsor is probably me. Bill Cipher passes out from exhaustion. Bill, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Actually, Bill. Bill, aren't you supposed to be Bill Cipher? Max attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Okay, proceed. Day 3. I don't know if it was already day 3. I didn't pay attention. Max picks flowers. Kanao receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Kit receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sam and Adrien fight Marcy and Marco. Yo, the Mars, bro. Marcy and Marco survive. Okay, at least Marcy survived. Pyrrha makes a wooden spear. Millie runs away from Zoe. I mean, Millie, you are a demon. She's gonna try to kill you. Lucifer sets an explosion off, killing Marceline and Bill Cipher. Okay, it's kind of believable that Lucifer could kill Bill Cipher, kind of. But dang. Hunter begs for Glinda to kill him. She refuses, keeping Hunter alive. Oh, that's so sweet. Bakugo and Astrid work together for the day. They would totally be besties. Uzi picks flowers. Okay. Fallen tributes: Varian, Ray, Pomni, Guinevere, Sam, Adrien, Marceline, and Bill Cipher. Varian! Pomni! Glinda, Kit, Kanao, Max, and Bakugo sleep in shifts. Astrid, Hunter, Pyrrha, and Marco sleep in shifts. Uzi tends to her wounds. Zoe and Marcy tell stories about themselves to each other. They would totally be besties. Lucifer loses sight of where he is. Okay. Millie dies of... I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up on my tablet so I don't have to change the screen because I feel like I'm gonna lose all that progress. Okay, dysentery. I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, I'm taking a while. Okay, I'll look it up later. Or maybe because I want to read this. Uzi and Hunter hunt. Okay, Uzi and Hunter hunt for other tributes. Lucifer injures himself. Bakugo searches for firewood. Kanao receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay, I figured out what dysentery is. Dysentery is an intestinal inflammation that causes severe diarrhea containing blood or mucus. Oh no. Millie, I'm sorry. Zoe runs away from Glinda. Goodness knows the wicked flies are lonely. I can just imagine Glinda singing that as she's chasing Zoe. It's funny. Pyrrha injures herself. Kit discovers a river. Marcy discovers a river. Are Kit and Marcy together now? Like at the same river, I mean? Marco chases Max. Why are there so many characters whose names start with M? Astrid is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Okay. Millie. Bakugo silently snaps Lucifer's neck. Oh no. I swear if Marcy dies, I will die. Pyrrha fends Zoe, Hunter, and Max away from her fire. Glinda attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Kanao climbs a tree to rest. Uzi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Astrid kills Marcy as she tries to run. No, Marcy! Okay, I'm back. Marco is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Kit quietly hums. Okay, okay, now I just want Uzi to win. Max receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Pyrrha overhears Zoe and Glinda talking in the distance. I thought Glinda was just chasing you, Zoe. Or are you just talking about that? I don't know. Kanao receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Guys, everyone loves Kanao now, I guess. Bakugo stalks Astrid. Oh, I think you're cheating on Deku, Bakugo. Kit is unable to convince Hunter not to kill her. Well, that sucks for you, Kit. No, literally all the Kit Gooners are gonna be so mad at Hunter. Uzi constructs a shack. Marco dies from hunger. Okay. Pyrrha screams for help. What happened to her? Hunter climbs the tree to rest. Not Marcy. I still see Marcy everywhere. Zoe passes out from exhaustion. Uzi stays awake all night. The worst that would happen is just her battery runs out. Wait, does she have like a solar battery? Because then the sun... Huh. I've just started a new rabbit hole of thoughts that I don't want to expand upon. Anyway, Max quietly hums. That's probably what she's humming. If you know, you know. Astrid and Glinda run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Kanao bleeds out to untreated injuries, but you just got medical supplies. Bakugo's awoken by nightmares. Okay. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. Okay. That was a text from somebody. Okay. That's not for me. Pyrrha, Max, and Uzi confront each other but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Zoe decides not to go to the feast. Bakugo, Glinda, and Astrid confront each other but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Hunter stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Okay. Astrid camouflages herself in the bushes. Bakugo scares Uzi off. Max and Hunter fight Pyrrha and Zoe. Pyrrha and Zoe survive. Oh, Hunter died. Glinda dies of dysentery. Same way that Millie died. Zoe receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pyrrha goes to sleep. Astrid attempts to climb a tree but falls on Uzi, killing them both. No, Uzi! Okay, I think I want Bakugo to win now. Bakugo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Paris receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zoe steals from Bakugo when he's not looking. Now just imagine Bakugo stealing from himself. Bakugo tries to treat his infection. Zoe shoots a poisonous blow dart into Pyrrha's neck, slowly killing her. Okay, it's down to just Bakugo and Zoe. Zoe accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. The winner is Bakugo! Bakugo won this! Okay, let's see who had the most kills. So, let's see. So, Bakugo had 2 kills, Zoe had 3, Pyrrha had 2, Yuzi had none, Astrid had 1, Glinda had none, Hunter had 1, Max had none, Kanao had none, Marco had 2. Marco, that doesn't seem like it. Kit had none, Marcy had 2. Marcy! Lucifer had 2, Millie had none, Bill Cipher had none, surprisingly. Marceline had none, Adrian had none, Sam had none, Guinevere had none, Pomni had 1. That was when I questioned her moral speech in episode 6, I remember. Ray had none, Varian had none, Yelena had none, and Maisley had none. Okay, well, okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna post another one like right after I post this one of the same simulation. But anyway, bye my loves.